Hello, I'm Teemu from DUSTMOVERS. In this episode we are going to fix one annoying problem from E90, so let's go. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, it's right here. And now, done. Welcome to new episode. Today we are back in the garage with E90. Like I said earlier, on the rear right side here is one supporting arm which is loose. The arm itself isn't loose, but the bushing is gone, and now it's time to replace that supporting arm. That's an easy job, but needs to be done before the winter. So this is the part which needs to be replaced. I can't figure out why there is so many supporting arms. If thinking like E30, there is only a few bushings and only one supporting arm on the rear per side. So the first thing to do is remove the rear wheel, and then we must take the old one out. So this is the problem with this. And this is the best thing with Japan import cars. There isn't any rust in the bolts and they open like new ones. Even when it's in place, which is hard to reach, it's easy to remove because there is no rust. The support arm is almost removed. So this is pretty clean from here. It's the best thing with Japan import cars. All these rusty things has been replaced in Finland. And I don't know why these are starting to rust, but I'm glad that the bolts aren't in rust, so they open up easily. But now the supporting arm has been removed and it's time to install the new one. So this is the original one, and there is 05, and I think this is original for this car. It's like 15 years old at the moment. This outer bushing is okay, but the inner bushing is really loose. It moves in all directions. This isn't really rusty, which I'm really surprised. This car has been for a year and a half in Finland at this moment. But let's remove this and install this to new one. And so before installing, we are spraying this tar spray to every bolt, so the corrosion couldn't get between the nut and bolt. So whenever someone is replacing these again, there won't be that big struggle because of the corrosion. But let's install this now. And there is the new arm. It's important to put the weight to the hub so the arm is in correct place when you are tighten this these bolts, because if they doesn't have the weight, it can ruin the bushings in like a year. So that's very important to remember. But the new arm is there, and next thing is to install the wheel, and after that we are going for the test drive. Test drive was okay, and the biggest difference will be when the roads are icy. Also the tire won't worn out so quickly, so it's a really positive thing. Since there is still a bit preparing for the winter, there has been one thing which is really annoying on E90, especially on the winter. So what we need is drill, and let's go outside and I'll show you what I'm going to do. The problem I have had is with the fuel lid. Here comes the axle which locks the fuel lid when the doors are locked. There is hole where it goes. You probably can't see it from the video, but this is like dead end. There isn't any other holes, and you can wonder what happens when this is closed and it's raining water. The water drains from here and it also gets here. And when it gets here and it starts to getting cold, under 0 degrees Celsius, the water is freezing. And when it's freezing, this is filled with water and the axle is there. Can you guess what's the problem? So the problem is you can't open this. Last Friday I was going to fill the fuel, but I couldn't open it, so I didn't fill it. Last winter it didn't be that big problem, but now it seems to be a big problem, and I was looking how I could fix that problem. So we are going to drill a smaller hole from there, and then the water can drain out. So now there is hole. You can see the light inside it. Now the water can drain out, and hopefully we are not getting this problem ever again. Now pretty much everything is ready for the winter. We still need to restore the new wheels to E90, which we bought lately. They need sanding, maybe sandblasting, and then painting, and then tires on them, but it's not a big deal. And next time I think we will continue with this E30 project. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like if you liked, and we will see you on the next episode. Bye!